What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we're going to talk about the recent events that have been going on in Marvel Strike Force. Absolute F-fest. Once again, Scopely messes up immensely, and I expect that we're going to get some kind of compensation back, because this was just too much. So yesterday the event Cosmic Awakening started, and also the Astral Voyage. So this Cosmic Awakening is the next month event character, where you're going to be able to unlock Man-Thing. And you guys remember a few months ago when I told you that you're going to be able to unlock Mephisto before the full Night Stalkers team? There you go, it seems like I was right all along. So on this event you're going to get Man-Thing. On this event, Astral Voyage, you don't get anything like too crazy in terms of progress, except Zombie Scarlet Witch shards. And I understand that a lot of people are not very excited about Zombie Scarlet Witch, especially because she's mostly a war character, but she's gonna have usefulness in Battle World. And if you want to keep up with Battle World, if you want to get to unlock Null, it's going to be at least nice that you have Zombie Scarlet Witch unlocked. We have main missions and we have special ops where you need to use Undying and Zombie Scarlet Witch specifically. So once again, in my opinion, if you want to get ahead, I think it's important for you to unlock her. Now, recently we got some data mines saying that for the next character to be unlocked, which is going to be Oath, that you also need campaign energy. Is this true? Is this not true? It's data mines, it's always subject to change. Last week or a few weeks ago, we also had this event that required the ISO 8 or Blitz, and then they changed it, right? So we don't never know for sure what's going to be the case, because many times they put this information on the data mines, see the community reaction, and then they change it. So the fact that you're going to have 2 or 3 back-to-back energy events, it just doesn't make sense. Now, it might make sense, because the player level might be increasing. So if you care about that, watch out for your energy and also watch out for your gold, but it's something to be concerned. Now, in regards to this event, I had a very good question from a member of the community, which was, should I focus on Zombie Scarlet Witch or should I focus on Oath? First off, it depends if you are free to play or not, and depends if you are a new player or not. If you are a new player, you can go around without having the latest Mystic team available. Let's be honest about it. If you are a new player, if you are at level 75 or 80 or even 85, it's not going to be important for you right now to have Oath right away. And within a couple of months, you are going to be able to unlock her. You can still do small investments on other characters, being able to progress towards your Mystic raids, and still unlock Oath after this first early event. And in terms of the Oath shards, if you have around 40 Oath shards from those free orbs that they have been giving away daily, if you have around 40 shards, you are still going to be able to unlock her, because usually they give 60 shards very easy to obtain, and then the last 40 not as easy. So I expect something to be like this. If you have Oath shards like 30 or 40 or even higher than that, I would really not worry about it, because I think you're going to be able to unlock her. And even if you don't unlock her, you don't need her right away. You need to have time and a little bit of gold that you spend investing on some other character. At the end of the day, it's not going to matter in the great picture. Zombie Scarlet Witch, it's exactly the opposite. You have restrictions right away where you need this character at specific yellow stars to use her. And this is going to be for any player level 75 and above, because you're going to be able to participate in Battle World. And you need at least 5 people to have her at 3 stars. And you need everyone else to have her unlocked, just to make sure that you can get as many points as possible for the event. So in my opinion, you should definitely still be focusing on Zombie Scarlet Witch. Like I said, I expect some kind of compensation, because there was a ton of people that spend their energy and we are not getting any fragments from the energy. And some people might say, oh, that's because they were careless or because they didn't pay attention. But when Scopely says that the event is starting on a Sunday, which is a terrible day to start because no one is working, then of course that mistakes are going to happen. And sure, it can be some responsibility to the player that should be paying attention and monitoring world-class experience like Marvel Strike Force. But at the end of the day, I think still most of the responsibility is from the developers, and because of that, they need to compensate the entire community. We had to wait hours and hours for this to work, over 8 hours for this event to work, absolutely unreasonable. And on top of that, during those 8 hours, people that saved energy were not able to recover their energy, which is another problem as well. One thing worked very well, without a doubt, was the offers. If you guys were looking for offers to buy points for this event, the offers were working perfectly, really perfect. You can see right here the offers, just offers, you can find right away. You can even search, look at this, it's full of offers for these events. These offers, they were working perfectly on the moment. It's quite amazing how one thing can work and the other thing cannot work. Okay, so in terms of the math for this event, if you are a veteran player, if you are an endgame player, this is the Alliance event. This is an event that we are not going to get a lot of progress with, but this is a leaderboard event. I always suggest for you to invest a little bit on leaderboard events, and this one is going to give the top 2000 1 diamond on Captain Britain. Now, I already have 1 diamond on Captain Britain, so I'm probably going to skip this, so someone else can get the one free diamond as well. And you also get the ice weight that you need to unlock Odin, so this is definitely a priority. Even that Oath is coming next week or whatever, believe me, Odin is much more important than Oath in the grand scheme of things. In terms of the leaderboard, the usual suspects are at the top. Once again, the offers were working perfectly, flawlessly. On that moment the event started, all the offers were there for you to buy. And in terms of the milestone points, we can talk about the math really quick. I made the math for this a few days ago, and the math that I did matched up exactly like 1 for 1, right? So Astral Voyage starts on Sunday, terrible, 7 days event. They might increase the event by 1 day, we'll see about that because of this bug. Voyage Fragments, I expected us to get 480. It is the case. You also have to take into account if you have energy saved or not. This 6000 here, it's of saved energy. Then use Undying in Alliance Wars, 38,000 points. Use Zombie Iron Man and Zombie Juggernaut in Alliance Wars at 7 L stars, 12,000 and 17,000 points. And then you have Astral Voyage points from the Web Milestone, which requires you to spend candy in the store. That will be available for a little bit longer. So this is going to allow you to get Milestone 16, if I remember correctly. Yes, Milestone 16. And if you really push it with power cores on the campaign event and a few things like that, you might be able to get Milestone 17, where you get 20 additional shards for Zombie Scarlet Witch. Now, if you are not a veteran player, if you are not a spender or a light spender or anything, if you don't have a lot of power cores, just be happy with the Milestone 15. I think the Milestone 15 can be within reach if you spend power cores on the energy. Maybe you have to spend a little bit more power cores than 200, but I think that will be fine. 5 million gold, these damage materials and the 15 extra shards are going to be very important. So once again, keep in mind Zombie Scarlet Witch, she will be necessary for Battle World. And for sure that when we get the second version of Battle World, which Scopely already announced that they are working on it, for sure that Zombie Scarlet Witch is still going to be a requirement, but instead of 3 yellow stars, probably it's going to be 5 yellow stars or something like that. So keep it in mind, because this is the new system, right? This is the way that Scopely can guarantee that whoever is new, whoever is a veteran, is spending their resources on as many characters as possible, and allows us to push the game forward. Okay guys, so that's going to be the video. I expect some big compensation coming up soon. Unfortunately, it is what it is. This is the world-class experience that we are cursed to have with Marvel Strike Force, especially with these events on Sunday. Hopefully they are generous enough with the compensation, because in previous Halloweens, they said that Halloween is a moment of celebration, not just because it's my birthday, but also because people like to have fun, dressing up and doing different things. And I really hope that Scopely keeps that promise that they said a few years ago. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Milestone Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.